Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Any doubts so far? Anybody has been doing something related to animation or some kind of technique you're trying or whatever? So far, today is the last class in Clo 3D application. Not that I'm not going to be available after this to clear your doubts, but just in case if you're doing something actively and you need help with it, please feel free to ask. I have listed today's agenda in my shared screen as well. So today's work is going to be mostly about production, and I will give you one more tip for scene building. If you within Clo, how can you build your own scene? And you can right now for rendering you have been taking images from outside, and you've been taking HDRI scenes from outside. But let's just say you want something very very custom. How do you do that? So that also something that I'll show you with scene building, and then remaining will be grading, which is related to production. Let's say you are making one garment and you want it in multiple sizes. How do you go about it? And how do you use Clo effectively to make it easy for you? Right, there will be other tools involved in this where you add seam allowances, which is also a very important part of making production ready garments. Then annotations, where you will be putting in proper labelings, proper notches. How do you see multiple size garments? Let's say you have a small, medium, large, extra large version of a particular garment. How do you visualize it on the model? How does it look like? Right, so it should be in Clo, rather than you making additional garment for small, then make another file for medium, then make another file for large or extra large. Instead of that, Clo gives you one feature where in a matter of a few clicks you will be able to visualize all the four sizes and all the four different kind of people, which is all the four different sizes of avatars. And that is easily possible without you having to work with four different files or four different garments that looks just the same. So that is something that I am very interested in telling you. Although for now, I mean, once you start working with Clo 3D application in any organization, production part becomes very important. Then for the purpose of visualization, what all you guys are doing, pattern making, pleats, whatever, sewing, colors and extra etc., that is pretty helpful. uh, this topic today is slightly boring because it's a lot of theory, right? But then again, it is important. Print layout is something that helps you place the garment on how to cut the let's place the patterns on a fabric, in the sense how do you want it cut, like how do you place it effectively that the 60 inches of fabric or 42 inches of fabric is best utilized. So that is also something that is that Clo provides you, that Clo itself places the patterns in a way that uses the fabric to the best capacity. And that also is something I'm willing to take. And how to export your prints and patterns so that you can take it out, just print it out and start cutting with it. So even that is something that so basically, all in all, it is largely based on how to make a production ready garment. So far what you all have been doing is just for fun and games, visualization, how the garment looks and all. This is real deal. So I will start in another few minutes. If there's anybody else who's joining, we'll wait for like 2-3 minutes and then we'll go about it. In the while, if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, Sonia, why it is not able to? We can send that image to WhatsApp. The image which I have
Yeah,
shared.
yeah.
No?
I have uh, I have absolutely no idea why you're not able to. Which format did you download it in? Did you download
I'll
it in
show you.
MP4?
Yes. MP4 only. I'll just show you. Mm, and when I tried, what happened in my in our group, no cohort group,
Mm-hmm.
when I have sent it in the group, the entire messages got deleted.
Oh, that I have absolutely. Maybe it's a WhatsApp issue, right? Uh,
Maybe I
so
don't know.
Max I can help you is to help you download it with
Yes.
MP4
So
format. But why is it not going?
can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
Yeah, I have done this.
Okay.
Now the skirt, everything. Now I have a doubt like how to keep that grid here. It has to come to the map, right?
You have to click on fabric,
Yeah.
base color map.
Okay, here we can add it and we can click it off,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll just show you the picture. Yes, this one. Can you see?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, show
That's
me, go back to the folder where you clicked. Yeah. And can you right click on this?
on the fold on
Yes.
the
Yes.
yeah
And click on the properties.
properties. Yeah.
It is MP4. It should be it should be doable because what Swati sent yesterday was also MP4. I'm absolutely not sure what's up with WhatsApp for you.
Hmm.
Mhm.
We both tried. Actually, he also tried for me, but he told it's not possible to send.
You can
So
email
in
me.
Insta, how we'll do?
What?
In Insta, how we can share? Like
In
I have to
Insta,
open
in
like.
Insta, if it is in your mobile, you
Mm,
can just upload it on Insta, just like how you upload any other photo.
yeah, yeah, but it's still in laptop, so I have to open my Insta in laptop. I'm
Uh,
not able to share this to any of the folders to my mobile. No,
you
no,
can
none.
you can try Google Drive.
Okay.
Upload it on Google Drive, and on your phone you can open Google Drive and download it from there. Try that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
Mm-hmm.
should work.
Mm-hmm. I'll try.
How
I'll
big
try.
is the file? Like, what is the? Can you again right click on it?
Yes.
Properties. It is 599 KB.
Mm.
Mm. It is, I think, well within the limits of WhatsApp as well. I mean, sometimes the file is too heavy. WhatsApp is not able to
Mm.
that, but
Yeah.
then I don't think that's the problem here. Yeah, yeah. You can try the Google Drive thing and
Yes,
see
yes.
if
I'll
that
try.
works out.
I'll try. I'll try. And okay, wind and the main animation, the motion of the avatar part, I didn't try it actually. I'll try it this weekend.
Yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah.
You can do that. Mm.
Sonia, can I ask you one more thing?
Yes, please.
Okay. See, I was doing this and finally I corrected it. I have reduced the length of the skirt
Mm-hmm.
and the waist also I have reduced it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I need to attach the, that border design
Mm-hmm.
and I need to stitch it. Okay.
Yeah.
So whether these line extensions will matter here, I need to delete it
No,
or
it won't matter.
can
No, it won't
it
matter.
won't matter.
No, no, no.
Okay, fine. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, we are going to start with the second part. This is a bit theoretical, so I would like to take it at the start of the session because I want your maximum attention in this. So we'll start with grading and all of these theoretical parts today, and then towards the end of the second half of the class we'll do scene building, which is actually very exciting and fun. So for scene building I am going to teach you to create something like this, right? So what I did was within Clo, see what you guys have learned is to add HDRI and add a photo in the background or something. But what if you want a very creative background and you want to create it yourself, you know? So this is like a custom background that I have created within Clo 3D itself for the visualization or a photo shoot purpose. Okay, the photo shoot can be always done with you guys having picture in the background. Just that if you want to go an extra mile and create your custom scene, how do you do that? This is what is the part of the this scene building part of it. So I will take it up in the second half of the class. We'll start with the grading part. Okay, now for production it is very important that a garment is ready to be printed. Okay, the pattern is ready to be printed and ready to be cut. So nobody should have to explain anything, right? So for that there are certain rules in pattern making. If I give you a sheet and I want you to be able to understand how to cut it, how to fold it, where to do what, right? So there are certain rules for it. For example, there is a notch, right? Then there are fold lines. Okay, then there are seam allowances. So all of these also have to be created. Now that you've learned making a garment, you've learned putting the color on the garment, you've learned doing pleats, this, that, blah, blah, all of these tools you've learned, you need to understand how to make it explanatory for the person who is taking the sheet. Okay, so that is what is done in today's. So first things first is I would want us to make graded garments in 3 different sizes, right? That will be done using on the object, above the object browser there are all of these tools available. One of the tool is called as grading. Okay, now in this we will add some size. Here there are 2 sections, size and pair avatar. Okay, so the size, when you click on size and you add, it makes a size group. Say let's say size group 1. In that the first size I want it to be small, S. Okay, the second size I would want to be large, and so on. And XL. Let's work with these 3 sizes. Let's say we want this garment in all of these 3 sizes. How do we work with it? Let's first understand what is this section and how does this work. What are these colors? What are these eyes? So when I click on size S, it is saying it is checked as a base, meaning right now what you're seeing is actually S size, right? If you want to work with M size and then reduce it and then increase it by 1, then you have to make M size as base. Okay, and then XL or for whatever. If you want to work with XL and then reduce it down, that also works. So each one has a different process of working. For me, I'll keep S as a base size. So now right now all of these sizes are not applied to the garment. Okay, how to apply it to the garment is select all of these and then apply it by using this down arrow. It is saying assign to selected pattern. So we are basically assigning all the size groups to the selected pattern, which is this. You can do okay. Now all of the sizes are assigned to these. But what are those sizes? What is the bust size? What is the waist size? What is the size for small? What is the size for large, right? So how does that work out, right? Once it's assigned, we will see there are multiple colors here. Okay, what are these? So when we make grading outside the pattern, so we have this base pattern and we will start making gradings on this, right? So that has to be seen in different colors. So the small size will show in green, the large size will go in darker green, and XL will show in blue. I want it differently. I want a little bit more evident. I want it pink, light pink, dark pink. Let's say pink, light pink color is small size, medium pink is large, and dark pink is extra large. Let's see now. See, instead of blue, green, dark green, blue, I have created distinct separate colors which are good for my understanding. You can create your own. Whatever lines I see in light pink, I will automatically know that it is small, large, and extra large, vice versa, respectively, for these three colors. If I see dark pink line, I will understand that this is the largest XL size pattern. Okay. How is this important? Like, what are these small size? What is the large size? What is extra large size? Okay. There is a tool here called as edit grading tool. Okay. Once I select this, I long press on it, I choose edit grading. Okay. Now it is saying, if you can read it, it is saying press any arrow key to edit the grading. Means we have to use left, right, up, down arrow keys to start grading. Not yet. First we will select all of this. Okay, you will have a series of properties coming here and showing you. What is this properties? The property is saying that small, large, and extra large will be this size when I make it. Okay, offset meaning small to large, how much difference will be, large to XL, how much difference it will be. Too much calculation, you don't have to worry about it. Clo has made it even that easy for us by giving us another feature called as arrow key movement. Meaning, let's say I keep arrow key movement as 10 mm. Okay. Now I have kept 10 mm as arrow key movement. With the grading tool, if I go to this particular part of the pant, I select it and then I use the arrow key right. You will see automatically two gradings have been given to me. The small is the base pattern, this is the large, and dark pink is the extra large. Okay, let's say I want this to be, so this has moved 10 inches and it has automatically created a graded pattern by just me using the arrow key. Okay, for the base I want, if I click on down key, it comes out as two different grades, but for base I want a slightly bigger grade. Okay, for sides we want smaller, but for below I want longer. Let's say from large to extra large person, the height is too different. Okay, then in that case I press it twice, so it is become now 20 centimeter. One pressing the arrow key once gives it 10 mm outward movement. Two times creates 20 mm. Okay, so it will go at the range of 10. I'll show you again. I clicked on, after checking the edit grading tool, I click on this and then I press 3 times. You see, it has made a larger 30 mm larger measurement from small to large and from large to extra large. Okay, so that is what, and when we do these changes, the measurements here automatically change. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to go and make measurements for every single line. Grading is a little bit of a work, but it is required. So by doing this, I have to make sure I can actually select the point also, and I can do that, or I can select the line and do that. Okay, so I have now created a graded pattern of the pant. Moving on to every other segment. For example, sleeve is in sleeves the curve has a smaller increase, but the length of the sleeve is a larger increase from small to large and large to extra large. Okay, So let's just say I do this, I select this, I go up once. It has created the grade, 2 grades for me. Side also. These are not seam allowances, these are grades, small, large, extra large. Yeah. So I have created 3 grades, small, medium and large, for the sleeve as well. Because 2 sleeves are connected, linked editing is applied. If I make changes in one, I can make change in the other also. So whenever there are patterns that are similar, I suggest you go to edit pattern tool, select all of them and apply linked editing. Since these two are similar patterns, exactly same, I am applying linked editing to it. By doing this, it makes, see, now this is linked to this and this is linked to this, all of this is linked to each other. Now why do I do that? I should identify it and do that, because when I do this, while applying the grading, it will apply to both. Okay, otherwise this one, right, if I apply it to this, for example, see, it's applied to this one as well. So why is it? Because I have to go and apply it on single pattern separately, right? If there are symmetric patterns, then why not do it like this? Okay, so I want you all to go ahead, make 3 sizes, go to grading here on the object browser, make 3 sizes, apply it to all of those patterns, and then start doing the grading for all your, for the garments, whatever garments you choose. For now, do this much, and then I will take it forward in the coming time. Any questions?
Okay. Sonia, is there any step by step like a manual or like
I
any
am here.
printout?
This itself,
Okay.
this itself is a
Yeah.
recording for you to refer to later. For now,
Right.
when you
Okay.
want to do, I'm here.
Yeah. Because each one is step by step. It's like any it's like a theory.
That is why there is a recording given to you, so that you can refer to it later. You can also make your
Mm.
own notes. Feel free to make your notes.
Oh, you are sending the recording now itself?
No, no. Right after the class is done, I will send it to you.
Okay.
For now, ask me. No problem. When you ask the questions, others also get it clarified.
Yes, yes.
Hmm.
Sonia,
Yes, ma'am.
Sonia, like in my screen, that animation is actually going on. So how to switch off that?
Your
Um,
wind controller is on, right? So you select the wind controller and switch it off. For example, you go here on the globe, select wind controller, click on it and activate it off. This is on
oh,
for you, so you have to switch it off.
show me one more time.
So you go here, click on wind
Okay.
controller,
Uh-huh.
then select wind controller, click on
Yeah.
it and then switch it off. Yours must be on.
Yeah. Okay. If the avatar is not there, is it okay? If it's only the dress, it's fine.
No, no, we need avatar.
Okay, okay.
But did it get deleted by chance?
No, no. I just yesterday I've shown the T-shirt that is without avatar.
You have to put an avatar in it. Yeah. Add an
Okay,
avatar and then simulate it.
right.
Is everybody able to start with grading? I hope. Because we will now need to move to next section and I want to know if you all are ready. Without so what the next part is? The next part is that we will create three sizes of avatars. We will edit the avatar and create them in three sizes and then put these three sizes onto the three avatars. That is the next project. So I want to understand if you are able to do grading or not. Yeah.
Ma'am, here only I give size 1, size 2, size 3. How I give the Excel small and medium here?
Double click on size 1. Yeah. Right?
I
Small.
give that as small. No? Okay.
Not able to like when it's joined and transaction or something like that. I think I did it. Can you just check?
What do I want to check? I'm not understanding.
Like importing an avatar into the
Oh,
dress.
joint translation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
It's correct, but
yeah.
I don't know why it's not coming. Yeah. I've taken this, but the body, according to the avatar, the dress has turned, but
The avatar is not visible.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I will recommend that you guys take a pose which is an A pose, not even this. So you go ahead and type A pose. For grading and all, stylized poses are not good.
difficult,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can take A pose. Yeah. How do you do that? Go to poses, type A pose. Yeah.
A pose, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this is the spelling? No, is there any a
Yeah.
correct? No,
Yeah. Is it not coming?
no. Then I can fit with Mia itself. Is that fine?
Yeah, yeah. Best.
Yeah.
Can you go to avatar? Here, avatar is written, no? Yeah, click on it. Okay, that's happened. Hmm. Uh, can you go to your star? The first one? Yeah. Nothing? No avatars? Click on plus button. No, 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 not working. You're going to have to download the A pose for the avatar. Yeah, search for in the bolt thunderbolt wherever third section. Yeah, search for pose. Search for pose and look for A pose if you find it. Yeah,
Mm.
free. And yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, no, no. This is not A pose. This is also stylized pose. The way. Yeah.
This one.
No, no, no. Yeah, the way my avatar is standing, like A pose, proper. You should be able to find it. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Mm. Can you take Mia itself?
That's there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No need to fix this. No.
No, no, no. Yeah, this is A pose. Now you can put the garment. No, no, no. If you simulate, the garment will fall
Mm.
down. So you have to
Mm.
put it as using arrangement points, and then you can go ahead. Jyoti, change it to A pose for Mia also for this. Yeah. What is your question right now?
In this not possible.
No, it is not possible. I mean, it will be difficult.
Okay.
Mm. You had a question?
Can I simulate now? Will it be fine?
No.
No.
Your sleeves are on the face, the back. Yeah. use arrangement. You are using arrangement points, is it? Mm.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, go for grade. Did you finish grading? Oh, you
No,
started.
no.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. How to select small, large
Click on
here,
plus
no?
button here. Yeah,
Okay.
but you have, yeah, one more.
Okay, so it's here size 1, 2.
One more plus button. Yeah, double click on each size and change the name.
Okay, right. Okay. Sonia, what is the next step? I forgot.
After this, you are going to have to do the grading. So click on the edit grading tool. Oh, first you have to select all. Select all of them, all of the patterns. Drag and select.
With the
No,
transform?
the grading tool. What you selected already. Yeah, drag and select all of them. Your simulation is
Oh,
on, Selvi.
okay.
Yeah. And now
Mm.
there is an arrow button next to size group.
Mm. Mm.
Size group, no, not this one. Right side. Extreme right. There is an arrow button.
Mm.
Assign. Yep.
Mm.
Click on it. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So now once all of this is done, what you're going to do is
Mm.
start grading.
Mm.
Long press on the grading tool. Edit grading. Yeah. Now what you have to do is um, select all the yeah.
Again.
Yeah, select all the patterns. Yes. Yeah. Do you see property editor? Something has come up.
Mm.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah.
first change the size of it by pulling it up? There are more things below. Yeah. Yeah. Scroll down. Scroll down. There is an arrow key movement here. Okay.
Mm.
Yes. So there you can change it to, like, say how many inches you want to move when you click on
Mm.
arrow button. So arrow button is what will create one grade. Okay. So
Yeah.
how many? So let's say 0.25 inches you want to move with every arrow button. Okay.
Mm.
So you can change it to 0.25 inches.
Okay. 0.25 inches is the difference between each pattern, each
Yes.
sizes.
Each size by default.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
that work for you?
Uh, yeah. 0.25 or even 0.5 is also fine,
Okay.
not more than
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay. You can give 0.5. Yeah. Cool. Now once that is decided, you can go
Mm.
and click on any line on the pattern.
Mm. Okay.
Zoom in. Yeah. Yeah.
With the same tool, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Edit,
Same
edit
tool. Yeah.
grading.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll click.
Yeah. Yeah. Press up arrow button.
You mean I need to drag?
No. 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 First select one line. Right now, all
Okay.
the lines are selected. All the side. Yep. And
Right.
click on up arrow button. Press up arrow button on your keyboard.
Okay. Uh,
See, two
mm.
two sizes in shoulders have been changed. Right. Now click on
Oh,
armhole. Click on right arrow button. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Same way, if it is for bottom, click
Mm.
below low down arrow button, and all left, right, front, top, bottom, like
It's
this way.
like the navigation we do, right?
Yeah. So you can do that to all the parts of the garment.
Okay.
It was already there. You made it bigger.
Oh, okay.
If you press two times, it will grow by 1 inch. One
Right.
hit on arrow button is 0.5 inch. If you do two hits, it will grow by 1 inch. You can choose.
Okay. Now this is fine, no? Hem part is fine, or
Yeah.
this has become more?
It
No.
depends on how big you want. Do you want the neck size t-shirt to be longer? Then you can do it by 1 inch. If you want it longer by 1 inch, then two times you have hit. If you want it
No, no.
longer
We
by,
have kept the difference as 0.5 only, no? So all the sides let it be 0.5.
yeah. So right now it's one, I think. I don't
So
know.
how?
Did you hit it twice?
No, I have
Acha.
done this
Okay.
and
Okay.
one,
Okay.
one,
Fine. Then
one
it's
time this,
correct.
one time this.
हाँ
Yeah.
ठीक है. Then it's correct. You can do that to
And
all
the
the
neck
sides.
also.
Yeah, neck also is required. It helps. If yeah, sure.
So it's up button.
Yeah. Now for the point, you see it's a little
Mm.
wrong on the point, correct?
Yeah,
Like
point is
point.
wrong.
So click on
Yes.
the point. Click on the point and just the point. Yeah, and go left. Left button. Yeah,
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Huh.
Curve has come.
So sometimes you'll
So,
have to select point. Sometimes you'll have
uh,
to select lines. Depends on which part of the. So I
mm.
I feel point at the bottom of the seam line is also
Mm.
hemline is also wrong. Go down hemline on the
Yeah.
right. No, right corner point on the hemline.
Uh, uh,
Yeah, that's also wrong, right? Click
Down.
right. Click right. Yeah,
Okay.
see that's
Yeah.
straight. So that
Yes.
way you'll have to be careful about,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it comes to grading. So you check, do it, and then double check in also.
Mm. And how if we like, suppose if it has become 0.5 or 1 inch more, how to delete it?
Go back. Click on it and do the opposite button. It will go back.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Right. Mm. Right. Now only it's 0.5. Before it was 1 inch.
Hmm. I thought so.
Mm. Now it's showing the measurement here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see how you want to do it. For this purpose, you can do 1 inch also. You can actually change whatever you
Uh,
want to do. It's up to you.
yeah. So if the line has become increased, like
Click on the line.
ra-
Click on the line, and
on the line. Yeah.
pattern, pattern,
Pattern. Okay.
and then you can go back.
Opposite. Opposite.
Opposite. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's correct. Mm. And since the patterns are unfold, it's actually copying both side, no?
Yeah, yeah,
I think, yeah. So no need to worry about the left side
yeah.
once we are doing.
But sometimes for asymmetric
Uh,
patterns like
yeah, we need to
sleeves and
do.
all, you will have to do all the sides properly.
Right. Yeah, it has
I
taken the
think
neck.
the shoulder corner is or point is also required too. But is
Yes.
it 1 inch or 0.5? You see.
Let me check. 0.5.
Mm-hmm. So, but the corner you have to move left. This corner. The whole side is selected, Selvi. Everything will grow. Huh? It
Okay.
had to be just the Control Z. Yeah.
Mm,
And just the corner. Unselect and then just, yeah.
mm,
Yeah, now we're talking. Good.
mm. Fine. Yeah. 0.5. Yes. Okay, we have to do it for the back.
All the buttons.
Oh, this pattern is not connected, right?
Mm.
Okay. For the neck, it is up or left or right? It's right, no?
Try it and see. You'll get habitual. Yeah,
Mm.
you'll understand. Mm.
Mm. Okay, why I'm not able to select that point?
It's because the point and internal line are so close. that
Mm.
pattern is having to ask you which are you trying to select.
Okay, now it's correct. Right. What is the okay? Now the sleeve also, right? No. Sonia, how to do the sleeve and the connection
Yeah, click on the point. Click on the point that is inside.
here?
No, the center one.
Here,
The center one.
this one.
Yeah, and yeah, go right. Arrow keys.
Then we need to change this also, I think.
No, you gone right on the arrow keys? No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, no. Undo, undo,
Mm.
undo, undo. Yeah. You can drag and select the whole line, whole two lines. No, not like that. You can drag and select one direction lines together, the whole thing. You can select, Selvi,
Mm.
you can select the,
Yeah, pattern line.
yeah, and then up at the line. Yeah, do that, right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going.
Mm-hmm.
Did you try clicking, doing the right arrow?
Mm. Ah, yeah, now it is. Yes. Yeah.
Hello, Sonia ma'am.
Hi, Vrishti, how are you?
गुड। मैंने लेट ज्वाइन किया, आप मुझे थोड़ा सा रिकैप दे सकते हो? मैंने
हाँ,
अभी देखा वो एरो हेड से किया हुआ,
हाँ, तो हमने क्या करा है,
उसके
हम
पहले का।
ग्रेडिंग कर रहे हैं आज, ठीक है। तो ग्रेडिंग के लिए ऑन द ऑब्जेक्ट ब्राउजर, कैन यू सी माई स्क्रीन? नो, राइट, वन सेकेंड। सो वी आर डूइंग द ग्रेडिंग ऑफ द गारमेंट फॉर पैटर्न मेकिंग, फॉर पैटर्न प्रोडक्शन, ओके। तो उसके लिए हमने एक चीज़ करी है, हम ऑब्जेक्ट ब्राउज़र पे गए, यहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्ट ब्राउज़र के ऊपर एक ग्रेडिंग करके रहेगा, ठीक है। वहाँ पे यू हैव टू, देयर बी वन साइज़, उस पर आपको प्लस प्लस करके और साइजेस क्रिएट करना है, 3 साइजेस, ओके। उसमें हर साइज़ को स्मॉल, मीडियम और लार्ज लेबल कर दो डबल क्लिक करके, ओके। ऑन द राइट साइड ऑफ द साइज देर आर कलर बटन्स, क्लिक ऑन द कलर बटन्स और आप अपने हिसाब से कलर्स चूज़ कर सकते हो कि आपको स्मॉल के लिए कौन सा कलर असाइन करना है, लार्ज और एक्स्ट्रा लार्ज के लिए कौन सा कलर असाइन करना है। असाइन करके उसके बाद यू गो टू द एडिट पैटर्न, एडिट ग्रेडिंग टूल यहाँ पे नीचे। उसके बाद आप किसी भी साइड पे पैटर्न की क्लिक करके, किसी भी पॉइंट पे क्लिक करके, हाँ अभी वो पॉइंट नहीं पहुँचे, उसके बाद फिर आप एडिट ग्रेडिंग टूल करके सारा सिलेक्ट करना। सारा सिलेक्ट करने के बाद यू विल सी सम प्रॉपर्टी एडिटर, ओके। प्रॉपर्टी एडिटर में यहाँ पे आपको एरो की मूवमेंट में वो नंबर लिखना है बाय विच यू वांट द ग्रेड साइज टू इंक्रीज। फॉर एग्जांपल स्मॉल और लार्ज के बीच में अगर आपको 1 इंच का गैप चाहिए तो आप यहाँ पे 1 इंच लिखो। अगर आपको लार्ज और स्मॉल और मीडियम के बीच में 0.5 इंच का चाहिए तो 0.5 इंच का लिखो, ठीक है। जो भी आपको चाहिए आप वो लिख के उसके बाद हर एक लाइन पे क्लिक करके अगर आप एरो कीज़ यूज़ करते हो तो वो ग्रेड का साइज़ बढ़ जाता है, तो वो साइज़ असाइन कर देता है। नाउ इफ़ यू सी हेयर, बेस पैटर्न इज़ जो क्लिक किया हुआ है वो लाइट पिंक है, बेस मेरा स्मॉल साइज़ का। मीडियम साइज़ का जो थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा डार्क पिंक है वो है यहाँ पे दिख रहा है, और जो सबसे ज़्यादा डार्क है वो लार्ज साइज़ है। तो ऐसा करके हमको हर एक लाइन का ग्रेडिंग इंक्रीज करनी है। थ्योरी समझ में आई?
हाँ वो सब।
अभी ट्राई करो एंड सी वेयर यू गेट स्टक।
ओके, एडिट ग्रेडियंट वाला स्टेप जरा बताओ।
एडिट ग्रेडिंग में जाना है, यहाँ पे पहले आप साइजेस लिख लो तीनों, उसके बाद एडिट ग्रेडिंग पे जाके
हाँ,
सारा सिलेक्ट करो और एरो की मूवमेंट में वो नंबर डालो जितने नंबर से आपको हर एक
वो
साइज के
तो
बीच
समझ आ गया।
फिर क्या समझ
और
में
वो
नहीं आया?
राइट क्लिक करके एडिट ग्रेडियंट किया था ना, वो वाला।
राइट क्लिक करके नहीं कर रहे हैं हम यहाँ पे क्लिक कर रहे हैं
नहीं,
किसी
वो
भी।
तो समझ आ गया, उसके पहले का।
आप इतना करो, मुझे आपको अपने आप ही स्टेप समझ में जाएगा। क्या आप कहीं पे अटक गए हो?
नो, लेट मी डू
या
इट। अभी शुरू करो।
I think all the lines I have done. Can you check?
या शो मी। Yeah, looks like everything is done. Your pattern was rather simple, so yeah, cool. Good, we are covered. What about Jyoti and Fuji? आपके हो गए? Is it done for you? Shall we move on to making different sizes avatars?
I
Okay.
can't, man. It's stuck somewhere else.
Yeah, ask me, I'll help you.
No, I will do after some time, after that.
Okay, so उसके बाद what you have to do next after this, if you do not follow then you might not be able to check your sizes. So next step what we are doing is we have now assigned 3 sizes and we have assigned measurement also to these 3 sizes right now, ठीक है, वो हो गया है। After that what we'll be doing is we'll be making 3 different avatars of for small, medium and large size. Then we will put these garments on those avatars to check the difference. Okay, so how do we go about making a model? Okay, 3 different size के avatars. You guys pay attention. So what we have to do next is, yeah, this avatar is there. Let's add another new avatar in the picture. Okay, like 1 second. So how do you add another avatar? Already there is one avatar. We are not touching the size of this for now because it will become complicated after that. Instead, we'll add another avatar, change sizes of that, and save those avatars. How do we do that? In file, instead of open, you go to add. Okay, add avatar. It'll ask me what avatars do I want. Okay, so I will add any like Mia Naomi. Okay, so I'll add Naomi here. 1 second.
അതാ അകത്തോളിട്ടേ.
1 second. So I click on this, I add an avatar, and a dialog box will open. In that dialog box, I have to just make sure it is selected add, not open. If it is open, the new avatar will replace the current avatar. We don't want to replace, we just want to add. So we'll add okay. All your coordinates will be 0 0 0. If it is 0 0 0 coordinates, means the next avatar will come right on top of her. We don't want it. So here we'll do 1 meter. Okay. Once we do OK, a new avatar will come into the scene. Maintain current avatar size and pose. OK. Yeah. So a new avatar has come into the scene. Yeah. Now what we are going to do is we are going to change the measurement of this avatar. Right now, let's say this is a common small size. Let's consider this for now. How do we make it to large and medium and large? Okay. So I go to avatar editor. Avatar and avatar editor. A new window will open. Yeah. Now we can go ahead and change the size of the avatar's body. It starts with height. So I would want my, let's say for large size, height will be a little bit larger. Let's say 2 inches larger, which means it was 69. I'll make 71. Okay. Then, so it's become taller. Now I would want bigger bust size also, which is 32 right now. For medium, let's make 34. Yeah. Then then we can go ahead and change bicep, like say right now it's 10 inches, I can make it 12. Then waist size 26, so I'll make it 28. Hip 38. Yeah, like that. So things are now changing in our body. So you guys can, once you are done with changing the size of the avatar, 1 second, let me change a bit more things, like 25. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with the measurement that I have. So this earlier there was a small size which will always be there. Now now once you have changed the measurements and you have made a large size model, now what you do is you go to save as avatar. Once you save as avatar, it will ask you to save it. So I'm going to a folder and saving my avatar as M size avatar. Okay. Once you type here M size avatar, then you can save it, and once you save it, it will be there. Again, that's done. Okay. Now I'll go to the same avatar and then again change more measurements. Like for now I'm trying to make a large size. So abhi tak we had made a small size. We have already had a small size. We just made a medium size and now we'll make a larger size. So for the larger size, I'll make bust as 38. And other measurements also I'll change according to whatever I feel I want to, or whatever the size of the model is. Right now we're not sticking to the standard sizes. You can do the standard sizes also. I'm just increasing to 2 inches like that just for the purpose of this presentation. 33. Yeah. So I think I have kind of height also. Yeah. So this is my large size model. Now once I've convinced and I've made it, I'll again save it as file, save as avatar, and this time I will save as L size avatar. Right? Done. Once you're done with doing the avatar editing, yeah. So it will ask you which one are you trying to save? This one, right? So for me, the first one was the previous avatar, and the new one is Naomi. So I will click on this and I will save it. It'll ask you which one are you trying to save, because there are two in the picture. So I have just saved. And now once you're done doing that, you can delete it. Once you're done this much, once you're done doing this much, we will pair avatar on the grading file. Now this is the reason why we made two separate avatars, so that we can now pair small to small size avatar, large, medium to medium size avatar, and large to large size avatar. This is for the purpose of us doing size comparison. Now that we have done the grading, we need to see how it looks basically. So for that, we will do this pair 3D form, right? For small, I'll do that. For medium, I'll do this pair 3D form, and I will assign it. Okay, it is assigned. Yeah, then once it's assigned, it will change. Now for large also, I will click on the mannequin pair 3D form, and I will assign the large avatar also. Yeah, for small also, I'll just do that. Yeah, so all three avatars have been assigned to all of these three. So why on changing for small size the avatar got changed is because it is applied right now. So for base size S, base size avatar is applied. So for now automatically your avatar will change. Once avatar is changed, you can simulate and let the thing happen, let the simulation happen. Do this much. Basically this step of the process is making three different sizes avatars and assigning three different sizes avatars to three different sizes graded patterns that you have just created. Understood? Anybody has any doubts? Clarity is there? How to get started, I can tell you all again when you get stuck. Okay, so you have to start with file, add avatar, and then add another avatar to the picture, then change the size of it by going to avatar editor. Yep, go ahead, do this. Any questions, please feel free to ask.
Sonia, when we add the avatar, it's the same Mia is coming. I don't have any other option.
No problem. No problem.
Okay.
You can do with that. Hmm.
Okay.
So you can make the medium and large version of Mia itself.
Right.
Small
Right.
version is already there.
Right. Okay. In the dialog box, we need to click maintain current avatar size and pose
Yeah.
or open size and pose from garment file.
No, no, no.
Okay, maintain.
Hmm.
Right. Okay, now it has come. I have a doubt.
Yes.
So, like you told me, like we have to start with changing the height.
Huh.
So, in this, I'm a bit confused. So, how we will know the height of the our main avatar?
It is by
Yes.
default what is there, it is that.
Oh, by default. Okay. So, this is the size of the existing.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever was there was the size. The total height is 69 inches there. See? Yeah.
Hmm.
So
That is
existing
the
avatar
existing
is
one.
69.
Oh, okay. So,
So
we need to change in this,
yeah,
right?
after over and above this you are changing.
So we can make it into, yeah, 72 inches difference.
Yeah, I mean it works, depends on you. You can
Yes.
actually also work with standard sizes.
Mm,
USTM sizes also you can work.
mm,
But for
mm,
now, for the purpose of this presentation, you do whatever you
mm.
are comfortable with.
Is it fine? I can put okay.
Huh, sure, yes.
So next is neck, bust. This is under bust. Okay. It's 27. What about this, Sonia? It's not visible properly, or we need to
Yeah, there is,
length?
I mean, you work with major measurements for now, and that
Yeah.
is, yeah, you
Okay.
can scroll down and you can find it there.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the hips, the shape of the hips, and the trims of the waist and hip, I think.
Yeah, dips meaning how deep you're, like, work with basic measurements for now, like for the
Yes. I think this is fine. 50 percentage curved. They have kept it's fine. Let it be. And the crotch is also like nothing much difference like we can expect here, and the shape, right? Oh, inseam. Okay. Um. Oh, it's not taking 24. Okay. What was the default? 23. Right. 24. Is all done from my side or anything is there?
I mean, I'm not looking at single measurements for you. If you're convinced, go for it. Yeah. Guys, once you're done with the measurements, we will assign it. I'll show you again how to assign it. Okay, and we'll once after I show you, we'll take a break and then come back at 7.
Now I want bigger bust size also, which is 32 right now. For medium, like
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Okay. Can you stop sharing your screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So here. So what did we do to assign is, okay. What we did to assign was, we went to from sizes, we went to pair avatar. Okay, and after pairing avatar, if you see next to your S, M and L, there will be an avatar, a mannequin, a dress form icon. You click on the dress form. Okay, once you have changed the measurement, you have to save the avatar. Okay, once you're done, you have to save as avatar, and once you're done saving the avatar, you go to pair avatar, click on the dress form and pair 3D form. Once they ask you to pair 3D form, it will take you to wherever you have saved it. For M, I'll assign it to M. For L, I will assign it to L. Okay, do this much, and after that I will show you how to look at your garment on the, how to look at your graded sizes on the graded avatars. Yeah, this much you guys do, and we'll come back and then regroup at 7 o'clock. Any questions before we take a break?
Sony, I'll take a break and come back and do.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Guys, were you able to assign the avatar to the sizes? Were you able to save the avatar in the first place?
Sonia,
Yes.
I think I have done it but not assigned. Just check.
Sure.
Is it correct?
You, I think, have assigned it to extra large. Can you increase the size of this particular window? Pull property
Yeah,
editor.
I have made large and Excel only. I haven't made medium.
Ah, okay, okay. Can you pull the property editor below, like as
Yeah.
in, yeah, increase the size of it? You have applied, you have assigned it to large and Excel. You have not assigned
Mm.
it to S yet.
Oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So this also we have to assign,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. It's
The base one.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So whatever you had, like the first one, yeah. Before this,
Okay.
you were before this, the one that you normally choose, that one you can.
That okay. That is not here. That is from the claw itself I used to choose. So
Okay,
how to take
okay.
uh,
So you kind of save her right now. Close it
yeah,
and save this. Go
this one.
to file and save as avatar.
Oh,
Hmm.
I think I missed that. I saved L and Excel.
Hmm.
Mm.
And now
And
you
I'll
can
put
save, yeah,
small.
small also. Yeah, good.
Yes. And now I can
Assign
pair
it.
it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm. Right.
Why she turned front and back? What is that?
I don't know.
Mm, yeah. Yeah, no,
Oh,
no, correct only. No, no, correct only. It's just,
uh,
I think, looking very different. Can you
yeah.
go to the avatar on the toggle menu?
Toggle menu here, no?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Show avatar. Ah, leave it. Why is the skin suddenly different? Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so we have assigned an avatar.
Mm.
One moment, I will also join you. So now I'll tell you how to. So once you click on L, like right now S is selected, right, on the object browser.
Mm. Mm.
Select L. Yeah, no. So yeah, you it's changed. Now open, increase the size of the window, please. Yeah. Right click on the avatar and do this. Move avatar. Go to move avatar to center. Yeah, and right now, listen. The reason
Mm.
why the T-shirt is lower is
Mm.
because it was
Mm.
S size and shorter. Now for L size, you had increased the height of the avatar, correct?
Mm.
Yeah. So now this is there. You can go to the you can select all the patterns in 2D window
Mm.
and gizmo it up.
Is it fine?
No, gizmo it on the model and then simulate. Yeah, like
Mm.
that. Yeah, yeah. Very good. So you see now once after you simulate,
Mm.
you will be able to see the size, the bigger size on the bigger model basically. So we are
Yeah.
comparing sizes up, right? Like that.
Yes.
Hmm. So no, oh yeah. So like you can set it later and see. Basically, you
Mm.
now understand how to see bigger avatar and bigger
Mm.
garment also. So as soon as
Mm.
you Selvi, go to the object browser. As soon as you selected
Mm.
the larger, you selected large, right? L. You can
Yes.
go to the size tab. You will be able to see automatically larger is selected. So the moment you
Sai,
next to that
where?
there is size, pair avatar के बाजू में there is size, right?
It's on the object browser, no?
Yeah, yeah. First go to grading. Grading on
Okay.
the no grading on the object browser. Yeah. So
Mm.
you selected L, right, here in pair
Yes.
avatar.
Yes. Yes.
Go to size next to pair avatar on top.
Yeah.
See automatically large is selected. Now you go click on Excel. Go to pair
Mm.
avatar. Automatically Excel is selected. So now they are both become partners. Large
Okay.
size is applied to big largest avatar, right?
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
garment. So as soon as you click on it, the garment shows up here on the 3D window, right? So
Mm.
this is how
Mm.
we basically increase the size of the garment, increase the
Mm.
size of the avatar, and also
Mm.
we are able to visually see if all of this is working or not. Okay.
So can we make all the three avatars to stand on one platform?
You can do that, but
Mm.
not here. In a new
Mm.
window, you can
Mm.
import all three avatars, you can import all three garments. You have to save these three garments also separately. So if you go here to the
Huh.
file, you can save as garment also.
Okay.
है ना. So
Fine.
once you save
Mm.
as garment, you can
Mm.
save small, medium, large garment. Now
Mm.
after that, in a new Clo file, you import
Mm.
all three avatars, and then you import
Oh,
all three garments, and you can make them stand next to each other and see,
okay,
visualize.
okay.
In this particular sheet,
Wait, 1 minute. Where we have to go and like garment saving as usual we do, right?
no, 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 it's
Okay. How
different.
to do that?
You save as, go to file, save as.
In this condition itself we can do.
Yeah, you can do. I'm just telling you how to do it. So
Yeah.
file, save as. Generally you
Yeah.
save as project, Selvi, right?
Ha
You'll be
ha ha.
saving as garment. Yeah.
Right.
And then you can
Huh.
save it as garment large or whatever.
Okay, so
Only
just like
garment
we
will be
save
saved.
the avatar, we have to
Exactly.
select and save each three garments.
Yes.
Okay,
And
got it.
then import in a new file, import all three
Right.
garments and all three
Okay,
avatars, make
got
them
it,
all
got it.
wear each, and then you can side by side also compare it.
Yes, yes.
Hmm?
Okay.
Okay.
So now we have to set the garment on the avatar neatly.
Not
Yes.
necessary. You
Not
can do
necessary.
that later, no problem.
Right. Okay.
We don't have that time for that right now. You can do that in your own time, है ना?
Fine.
Huh. So next, what I want to tell you is, so basically what we did is we also compared sizes, है ना? After
Yeah.
this, what I want you to do with 2D pattern, some important things for production in 2D pattern is, basically
Mm.
you use notch tool, you use seam allowance, and you use
Mm.
annotation. These three things I want you to work with.
Mm.
Okay. Um,
Mm.
can you see my file? Can you see my window? So I want you to work with the notch tool, which is basically, what is the purpose of notch is, you tell V notch, U notch, all of these things, correct? As a pattern maker, it is important. So how do we go about creating notches is, for example, I want a notch here, okay, in the center here. So what do I do is, there is a tool called as notch tool on the 2D pattern window. Once you click on it, you can actually place notch wherever you want. Now, which kind of notch do I want here? Is this a I notch? You can go to the property editor and you can select which kind of notch do you want. Is it an I notch? Is it a V notch? Once you click on it, you can select L notch, U notch, however. Okay. So this is also one very important thing when it comes to or box, right? So one also important thing when it comes to you creating basically production ready garment. This is the whole thing, है ना? You can lock it on, you can lock it off, you can flip it if you want to, you want up or you want down, like that. This is how, very simple tool, you create notches for production. Next thing that I want to tell you is seam allowance. Okay, so how is seam allowance working? Right now you have created only grades, you have not created seam allowance. How to create seam allowances? There is a tool called as seam allowance tool. When you click on the seam allowance tool, you can go to the pattern and you can click on the side, and you will be able to see the seam allowance coming. Now, how big an allowance do I want? Because for the sides, I would want, let's say, say 0.5 inch. Okay. Here also, I want 0.5 inch. But for the curve, I would point 0.25, right? So I will go ahead and I will change this to 0.25. Like that, you have to. It's very important. Again, for production ready garments, seam allowances are just as important. Once you start putting it, you can apply it to whichever sections you want to. Very important. What kind of turn do you want in seam allowance is also important, right? What kind of turn do I want? Do I want the perpendicular turn? Do I want the sharp turn? Do I want the 90-degree turn, or do I want a turn like this? For example, for this particular line, I want a turn like this. So I can create a perpendicular notch. So there are also different, sorry, the seam allowance. So basically, seam allowance, you can decide the measurement and you can decide the turn, whichever kind you want. You can keep clicking on it, and the moment you click on it, you can just keep applying. It's hung right now for me, that's why it's not happening, but That is again covering what is called as seam allowance. And the last thing that I want you to specially pay attention to is called annotation. Annotation is nothing but the text. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, my thing is hung. So text is basically when you, it's also again very important thing, you must have been teaching students about putting the notch, putting the seam allowance, and then labeling the garment. So notch, so annotation tool I have already taught at some point of time earlier, but I will again revise it because we are doing a production ready garment, and for that it is very important. So you go for the annotation tool, you can type in pant back, edit annotation. I made a mistake, I edit the annotation, right click, delete, whatever, right? So that way you can even put the text, you can put annotation, and you can put symbols, what kind of symbol you want, what, right? So that is also available here. You want to show shearing, you want to show arrows on both the sides, what is it that you want, all of these markings and symbols you can feel free to put however you want to put in the garment, again to make it a pattern ready garment. Okay, so this is basically what I wanted to talk about when it comes to gradation. So we have covered avatar sizes, making avatar sizes, edit grading tool, notch tool, seam allowance, and annotation. All of these are super important to make a production ready garment. We compared the sizes of the avatars. Now I want to talk about print layout, export, and schematic render. Schematic render is a very cool feature. Sometimes we need to see the silhouette of the garment and we are not clear on the silhouette of the garment. So you can go here on top, and second icon on the toggle menu, when you click on it, it shows you the silhouette. So mine was all white, correct? So I was not able to see what kind of silhouette is going where are the openings and all of that. That this tool helps you see that. Okay, so once you see that, you can see you can see how big you want the outlines to be. Okay, then how small you want the seam lines to be. So that way it is just a very good tool. Again, for production ready, we need to put silhouettes out there in the spec sheet, text sheet also. What color do you want the outline to be? All of that can be just done for the purpose of visualization. Okay, once that is done, you can it gets switched off again. Okay, so that is schematic render again. Yeah, when you are taking the schematic render, when you are doing it, you can you can take a screenshot of this, and then you can add that in the in the sheet that you want to, or you can take a print of it and you can save that as an image, and then you can probably attach it to whatever communication you are doing with the production team. That was basically schematic renderer. Okay, talking of print layout, this is something that I'd want us to do right now. You can do annotations, all of this, everything later on. We will do something called as a print layout. So when you go to simulation here, you will see something as print layout. Basically, what is a print layout? Here, if I zoom out, what you see is a band, which is basically the garment, the fabric. I have all the patterns here put on top of each other. Print layout helps you to rearrange the pattern on the fabric so that it's ready to cut. And how is it ready to cut? There are a few icons here that would come as soon as you go to from simulation. As soon as you go to print layout, you will see some 5-6 icons here. Okay, the icon that's most important here is nest patterns. Okay, and nest settings. You can click on nest settings. It will ask you what garment do you want to, current garment or grading garment. If you click on grading garment, it will ask you which grading, which garment do you want to be graded, the patterns of it. Okay, or you can just click on current. What is the units? Millimeters, centimeters, inches. How, what do you want it to be seen in? Okay, so I'll go to inches. Then all of this is fine, so it is telling us that total 38 patterns available, the 38 patterns available. Once I go here, I can just do nest patterns. Click on nest patterns. It will start nesting my patterns. Below you can see a blue line, and you also see how the patterns are being arranged. You can decide what is the grain direction you want it. You want it in one way, two way, or four way grains. Okay, if the grain is not important in your case, you do four way grains, it'll be more efficient. Right now we're looking for only one grain, which is what we mostly do, in which that's why it's by default one grain selected. Another important thing, so the patterns are nested here in a way that you can just cut it. See, wherever I had given seam lines, it has taken seam lines into consideration. Wherever I had not given seam lines, it is not taking seam lines into consideration, right? So basically that is why seam allowance is very important to be given before we. So pant only we had given seam allowance, and see, we had given this arrow mark and all that. So whatever you do before you go for print layout, like annotations, symbols, all of these, seam allowance, it will come here. One more important thing here is that you see there is very little gap between these two, right? We can work with this gap as well by changing buffer spacing here in the project, in the properties editor. Let's say buffer is, I want 0.25 inches between each pattern space so that I can cut it. Once I click on it, then I can nest the patterns again. It will again start, and now it will take into consideration that 0.25 inch ka space as well. So see, automatically the patterns have gone a little bit far apart. That means a little bit more fabric will be used, but we can decide how much distance we want between the patterns before we actually cut it. It's happening. It is 38% done right now. Yeah, it is finished this much, right? Once we are done with this, this is the time to export. So we are done with the print layout. The time, this is now, we'll be exporting it basically. So how do we export it? Is we go to file, you go to export, and you go to DXF. DXF is the format in which most let's say Illustrator takes up in DXF. So you can just, and DXF is a format that is mostly accepted by all of the other applications as well. So you go to DXF, you can type the name garment print layout. Save. It'll ask you some questions after this. So basically you want ASTM or AAMA. Basically ASTM is fine. Then you want it which in inches, centimeter, millimeter, you can decide that. And then rotation, no, do not rotate, whatever, right? Export without grading or with grading. Do you want to export it with grading or without grading, right? That is that. Then you can export without baselines, and then all of these like cutting lines and sewing lines, swap, and all that eventually you'll get a hang of it. Basically convert curve point to straight point, because sometimes some applications do not take curve they don't have curve points. Like some applications don't have the concept. Here we have curve point where we can just change the curve, but some applications don't have. So it is asking us to convert curve point to straight point. So now, what is this DXF ASTM format? If I want to take it to Illustrator now and make more changes on it, I will be able to make it. Basically, this is not a hard print like PDF where I cannot make changes after this. DXF format allows us to take it to any other application and make even further changes if we want to. So for that freedom itself, we are saving it on DXF format. Once you are done, whatever changes you want to make, you can do OK and it gets saved. Yeah. So this is basically the last step of fundamentals of production. Okay. Any doubts so far? So we've covered all the topics what I intended to do today, except for scene building. Scene building is something that I will quickly show you. We still have half an hour left. So far, any questions right now? Can you just do print layout and show me? Alright, since the production part is done with, for the purpose of recording, I will still continue moving on to the next topic, which is scene building. So for scene building, consider this as a bonus topic. For scene building, what I had in my mind is to help you all create a scene which is totally customized, which is how you would want your scene to be, right? Let's say the image is there, right? So this is the customized scene that I had actually created. I wanted to get creative with my prints. So print was my highlight of the highlighted theme, and I want to show a printed garment, but then there was no other background that was working for me. So I thought, why not show these prints only as background, like for the purpose of presentation or say a photo shoot. So for that, what I did was, how do I create the background is the next topic. Okay, what I did was, I just simply created rectangles. Okay, some very large rectangles. Let's just put it like this. So if this is the size of the pattern, this is going to be the size of the rectangle that I have. It is taking a while to be made because it is that large in size. Yeah, I hope my system doesn't crash before that. Yeah, so I have actually created a very large fabric here, which is what we will be using as a screen of sorts. Okay, so let's say this is the fabric. I will first click on this and change its property, where I would change its particle distance from 20 to say 60. Why? Because we do not need this fabric to drape. If there is 60 particle distance, right, it is easy for us to work with it because it's not consuming as much space. It's still 60. Let's make it 100. Yeah, if you make 100 particle distance, it's hardly going to disturb us because we're not using it for the purpose of draping and simulation. I can make it 200 also, who cares? That's because it's going to be straight only, right? So and it's going to be easy on computer to do this. So I've made 200 particle distance. I will move it behind her as a screen. Okay, we are building a scene. Once I'm okay with the placement, it's right now behind her like this, I will copy and paste. Yeah, this is the second one. Now this second one is what I want to rotate. I'm rotating it and I'm going to put it like a side screen. Again, a lot of back and forth for correct placement. Yeah, let's hope this is fine. Once you're convinced that this is okay, which probably is, it is not. Yeah. Yep. I'll copy paste it and I will put it the other section also. Yeah, there are two now. I'll change the appearance to thick textured surface. Yeah, like this. This is what I'm making for the floor. Yeah, I guess I would have made a decent one to start with. So to verify, we'll quickly render it. It is rendering. It's taking a long time to render because you have a lot of things in the scene. Looks like my screen is going to be hung. We'll just wait. So something is wrong with the rendering, it's not working out right now. So we'll skip the rendering part, you guys can do it and see in your own systems. I'll just apply prints to it for the purpose of proceeding with this particular part of the class. Hmm. Yeah, we'll skip because rendering is taking a whole lot of time. So I'll just show you how to add prints in this. Yeah, we have fabric and we have base material, right? So let's say I want a particular print on the background. I'll add another fabric. Select all the patterns that I want to assign that fabric to, and then using property editor we'll go for the texture, base texture. Let's say whatever print I want, I can go ahead with this. Yeah, so now I have created like a scene for myself which is absolutely custom made. And now you can put whatever, like I in that image I had basically put the same print on the background and the same print on the garment. We can do that, and we can kind of blend in. You can work with the texture editor to make the size smaller. I had to make it smaller, and sometimes it will be different in the pant and different in the top, so work with the measurements. How did I change the uh, 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 print of the model? Okay, let me just show you. So base material is this. Let me do the texture editor quickly to give you the effect. Make it like similar-ish to the background. Yeah, and how do I change the texture of the avatar is by going to the avatar. Didn't want hair, so I went to hair, and then I went to opacity, and I reduced the hair opacity to 0. So now we can't see her hair. If I want to see, if I want to change the color of the hair also, I can do it just like this, by the way. So I can just go to the hair and change the color of it by going to the color. In this case, I am changing the body print and the print of the heels as well. So I'm going here. I'm going to so texture is applied right now on her, which is her skin color. We're changing that and we are making it into the print that we wanted, right? So now even the model has a kind sort of a print on herself. If we want to change the size of the print, we can select all the body parts. Go to the texture editor. And change the UV here. What you have to do is you can go make it 3. It's become smaller. Look how cool is that. Basically the idea was to create a camouflage of the model with the background. This will help you all make like really stylized garments and really stylized photo shoots. Yeah. So that way you can just work with it, and this is how scene building is done. I'm again not going to try attempting to render because I feel this, because there's so much happening, I feel it might get stuck. It worked very well for the previous images that I was showing you. uh, for this one it's kind of getting stuck at this point, probably. I'm not sure why. So you all can try and see how it works out for you all. This was essentially the scene building part of it as well. You can apply any prints you want to. You can make it black, white, whatever, like. And you can put any images also, like if you, instead of texture, you want to put some image on this, that also you can put. That will work. Yeah. So you all can attempt it and let me know how it goes. Since today is the last class with Glow 3D application, next week we'll start with the new technology. uh, Other any other, so instead, so out of 3D, AI, AR and VR that we are going to attempt, um, um, only 3D application was a paid one. AI, AR, and VR are not the paid applications. We are going to be using free source ones. So we will just start it on the day, on Monday, and then we'll start, like we'll download it and I'll help you all through the process like the way I did for Flow 3D. Other than that, tomorrow is going to be the project 3 day. I will make the project and I will put it in the group. Tomorrow's class is optional. I am anyway available between 5 to 8 to clear any doubts of yours or whatever questions you have, or whatever you need to ask. In case you need to show up and you want to be there, I will be available. If not, then you can attempt the project on your own and then submit it eventually. I would still wish to get project 2 from everybody. I have not received it from all. Looking forward to it. Yes. If you all are still there in the call, Selvi and Jyoti, please let me know if you have registered everything that I've said. If not, feel free to refer to the recordings and then we can go ahead and close this call for the day.
Yeah, ma'am, I will do.
Yeah,
Uh,
okay, okay, all right, thanks, great.
Okay, ma'am.
Three-fourth of the, like, after the break, whatever you have taken the session
Yeah.
today, I got it. Three-fourth part of
Okay.
that
Mm-hmm.
Friday session.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's a long theory, no?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
long
yeah,
session,
yeah.
step by step procedure we need to do. Okay, so tomorrow, if those who are not available to do the project, then they can do.
They can do it on their own. The idea
Right.
is that I will give the project. You need
Mm.
clarification on it. We can all regroup at 5 o'clock. It's not compulsory. I will
Mm.
put a post of what the project 3 is going to be in the group itself. If you need any
Mm.
clarifications, you can check it out. If not,
Mm.
it's okay. You can do it in
Mm.
your own time and then you can
Mm.
submit it whenever. So generally
Mm.
we sit in the class and do project, but
Mm.
since it's a Saturday, I don't want to mandate anybody to be sitting in the class and doing it. You can do it in
Yeah.
your own time and then you can submit it whenever. Yeah.
Means you mention all the points, na, ma'am.
I
Means
will, I
whatever.
will, I will. I will make it very clear what you need to do for project 3.
Yeah, because in the second project and first you are mention everything on the class, na, means this
Yeah.
like that
Yeah, yeah,
everything.
I'll try to give it in the form of document, but I'm not planning to make it so elaborate. I'll give it in the documents what all I want in the project 3 and however
Sure,
you want to put it. If there is any clarification required, you ping me. I'll make myself available at between 5 to 8. If not,
sure,
do it on your own and you can ping me separately also. Sure?
sure.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Bye.
All right, guys. So, I'll call it a day. Bye bye.
Sonia, like, can you stay for 10 minutes
Yes,
for
yes,
me?
of course, I
Yeah.
can. We still have time.
So I'll share my screen.
Yeah.
Anyway, today I'm a bit free because Friday there's no much schedules.
Mm-hmm.
Even for kids are also they are
Right.
in their own.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I would like to attend because it's tomorrow is my little one's music concert.
Okay.
So yeah,
Nice,
it's
nice.
happening
What
like
what
from
is she playing?
she no she's vocal western.
Okay, okay, nice, nice. So you're going to
Which-
attend the if,
Yes,
sure.
yes.
Okay.
It's like 5 to 9 in JP Nagar.
Okay, okay. I understand. That's why Saturday I've made it
Yes, yeah,
not
mm,
mandatory. Okay, cool. You have
exactly.
questions? Hmm.
Yes. So, yeah, I present now. Yes. So, this was the stage I was in.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Actually, when you took the second session, I forgot everything.
Hmm, hmm.
Like actually, what to do now? How to do this collar? I tried a lot, but it's not coming.
So you
Um,
want to re-simulate. So, okay, select, go to 2D window also. Show me 2D window as well.
mm,
Hmm. Yeah,
uh,
can you stop simulation?
yeah.
Select all of this 2D pattern में. Hmm. Now go to the 3D window, right click on the pattern,
Okay.
on the
On the
pattern.
pattern.
And do reset 3D arrangement. Yeah. Now
Oh, okay.
can you try and simulate and see if it's probably going to fall in place. Yeah. The
It's
fabric.
taking too much time for
Yeah. The
simulation.
fabric is very heavy. So you already
Oh, okay.
took like a. So it must be 5 particle distance and all that, right? Can you go to
Yeah.
the properties and scroll down?
Mm,
Yeah, five
yeah.
particle distance. Make it 20. That's why. So 5 particle distance takes forever to load.
Mm,
Yeah. You will see it's instantly going to enter. Press enter. Click anywhere outside. Yeah. Hmm. Bus enough. All of these, yeah, it's going to crash. So this happens. So all of these
oh,
problems come. No. It's saved. Yeah. So all of these problems comes a lot when you're trying to do it. Imagine you learning on your own from YouTube and stuff like that. It just becomes very hard because nobody's there to guide you. So
yeah.
all of these, I had a lot of issues when I was learning on my. Yeah, pull the collar here and there, and it might just split. Oh. Now it's going to be easy to pull because obviously yeah, you have to pull it backwards. So it's just got to do with the
Yeah.
arrangement and all that. So
Yes.
if you take on one pattern and if you
Yeah,
arrange,
yeah.
yeah, separately,
This
it
is
will.
how I made that skirt corrected. Okay, I'll do this.
Hmm.
No problem. And in this itself, I can continue the steps which you have told, no?
Yeah.
No.
You can.
Mm, right.
Hmm?
And okay, I have a doubt. Like I'll ask you because we did that opacity map, no?
Yes.
So when I did that, actually I got it very nicely. But after simulation, what happened? Yeah, I think it's here. The reverse side of the T-shirt is showing here and there. like, and the collar has also a little bit, so even I tried a lot, but it's not coming. Maybe you can check and
Sure.
like, and I can delete all this like images, no, only video I need to retain, right?
Yes, yes, yes. You can delete
Mm,
the images if you don't want it.
fine.
Please continue practicing, Selvi, even after Clothes 3D classes are done,
Sure, sure.
because it'll take nothing for you to forget it.
Yes, yes. Even I feel now like I've grasped a lot today when I did a lot of things, especially the speed and the like the some of the icons which I click, it's coming like hands on.
Great.
Yeah. So this one, okay, here also that this is showing again. Yeah, fine. So can you see here? Actually, see, this is seen out, and here also.
Oh, you have to just right click on the pattern that is becoming black. Can you
Uh
right
huh.
click on it? Yeah. And click, not this one. Try the collar. Try the collar. Yeah. Flip normal.
Flip normal. It's yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
it's connected, Selvi. It's like front and back are, like left and right are connected. So you
Mm.
have to go to 2D pattern. Go to 2D pattern.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh, Select edit pattern tool. This is transform pattern tool. Yeah. Zoom in. Yeah. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. The center line, which is dividing
Mm.
the collar in two. Yeah.
Mm.
Click on that. There is no center line.
No, no center line. It's only points.
Mm.
Actually, it has turned out. No.
Yeah, it has turned out basically. Okay, okay, do this. Selvi, go
Mm.
to the fabric on the toggle menu. On the toggle menu.
Oh, toggle menu. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh, where is the
yeah.
fabric? This.
Thick, sir. No, yeah, fifth one, fabric. Yeah, thick, first one, thick textured surface. The first one.
Ah, okay. It has come now.
It's come
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, it has gone. Okay. So if we do that, it will copy the entire thing, right?
It's not gonna copy. Right now,
Oh.
it was just showing thin surface. This is
Ah.
correct.
Okay. Okay.
That
Okay.
is just so that you can work faster.
Right.
It just deletes all the reverse
Right.
patterns. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Fine. Okay. Well, this week I want to finish that dupatta. I mean
Yes,
that
please. Yeah.
skirt and top
Yeah, yeah.
project two.
Yeah, yeah.
Somehow I will finish it off.
Great, great, great. I'll give project 3 also to add
Maybe
to your work.
yeah, maybe dupatta I can make but through pattern, but I don't know how I can do with the the draping part is a very difficult part.
Yeah, it
I
takes a
think.
while to get used to. It's just been a few weeks that you work with it. No problem.
Yes. Yes.
Anything else you have with questions?
No, 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 nothing. Like
Okay.
it's fine.
Anything else I can help you with?
I think all like I have to practice more. Then only I will get doubts.
Absolutely, you will have to practice. There's no shortcut
Yeah.
to this. Yeah, but you've done
Yes.
well. You've done well for the person who is not used to computers. You've done very
Mm.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
problem at all. You know?
Okay. Okay. I'll ask you one thing. Right. So the grid you have sent it, no?
Jyoti sent it to you.
Mm. So I'll add it. You just see how I'm adding is correct or not.
Sure, sure.
Because I have a doubt. If we add the grid, it should not affect the border, right?
Yeah, it won't. Uh,
It won't.
let's try.
Okay. So first I have to go to the fabric, right?
If you can share your screen. I'll also click
Oh,
on
okay,
it.
okay, okay. I'm not sharing. Mm, yes.
Yeah.
I think too many windows, if I
Yes,
open
yes,
it, will.
yes. Yeah.
That has the issue. It's slowing up. Okay, right. Okay, so, okay.
You have to open the object browser.
Mm, it's still saving.
You can click on it, it will work. Yeah, okay. Click on fabric. Yeah. Add the texture the way you do normally. How do you add the texture?
So it's like we have to add it since it's like a color we have given, and over this we are going to add the grid, right?
Yeah.
So it's on the normal map we have to select, no?
Base color map.
Okay,
Texture map.
base color. Okay, normal map is the normal and displacement map will be the swatch of the present fabric which we are using,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Which
So
you will
once
create.
we select the grid in base color map, we will get both here,
No,
right?
no, you will have to create and here.
Create, okay.
But for this purpose, it's not required. Wherever there is depth and all, then it's
Ah,
required. If depth and all is not there, then it's okay.
okay.
Where did you save it?
I think it's in downloads. This one,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And we can just drag it, no?
No, why it's there? It's come
Oh,
already.
it has come, yeah.
Yeah. Zoom in.
Now we have to
Make it
texture
smaller.
editor.
Make it smaller. Hmm. So texture editor, yes. This is the normal map. Selvi, you open the texture editor
Mm,
again.
mm, mm. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, here. Yes.
You should
I
click on
think.
tile also because it's very big. So you want to make it smaller. So you should
Ah,
check on tile.
tile. Okay. Mm. So tile will help us to make it smaller.
Yeah, now you have to reduce the size of the pattern. Yeah. Smaller, smaller, smaller. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Not like this. Yeah, yeah. Something like this. Yeah, yeah. Good, good. Something like this. Yeah. So I mean,
Mm.
you have to see what is the size of the pattern on the image, and then
Mm,
accordingly you
mm,
can.
mm, mm.
Also, you
Okay.
can cut the pattern. So your pattern has side में
Mm,
extra lines, extra
mm,
border.
mm,
That you will
mm,
have to remove.
mm. Okay. Extra borders.
You see,
Ah.
zoom into the texture here. No, no, not increase. Zoom in. Just zoom in. Yeah. And scroll down. Yeah, pan it. See, you see the pattern is not properly repeated because there is an extra line on the left
Mm,
and right.
mm.
Correct?
Oh, here, these
Yeah,
two.
yeah. That is going to disturb the.
Ah, so we have to keep it full.
Yeah, you have to keep it full.
Okay. Now we have to adjust.
Hmm. So you have to first go to texture mapping, Selvi.
Ah,
Go to texture mapping here on the right. The first line, in the property. Yeah. Texture mapping.
repeat.
Make it unified. Okay.
Okay.
The tile is on. Now let's see what happens. Yeah. So you can crop the image anywhere. Yeah. Still there are lines coming.
Lines coming, yeah.
So you have to crop the image basically and remove that
Ah,
extra part.
okay. So how to crop it?
Yeah, width and height. Width and height of this upper on top
Mm,
of the
Mm.
Texture
Or
editor.
else we can do the grid which Jyoti has sent, no?
Hmm.
There, that itself we can crop it in the
Yes.
image itself. That
Yes.
also we can do, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Here also you can crop it, Selvi.
Yeah.
Here there is width and height 1200 1200 on top of the texture
Twelve.
editor. Texture editor.
Yeah. Texture editor. Mm.
It's open. It is open only, Selvi.
Yes, here. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Mm.
So width and height is there. Can you see on top?
Yes.
Yeah. Make it thousand. And you right now thousand. Make it thousand and see.
Mm. We need to check the size.
Yeah.
Mm.
Click somewhere. Yeah.
I think it sets.
It's not worked. Yeah. Also, I have a very small section that I'm able to see. Can you increase the size of
Yeah.
this section, please?
Okay.
Yeah, no, not like that. Where there is properties in that coming on top and below. No,
Mm.
this side. Texture editor itself. Can you
Mm.
drag and make the size of the textures place bigger? Oh, it's very hard to say and expect you to. So, okay. There is a white part, there is a black part. Between white and black, there will be a. If you hover your mouse between white and black part,
Mm.
shall be white and black, white part of the texture and black part of the properties below. How you increase the size between object browser property editor, right? You change the size sometimes, right? Between two windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that way.
Okay. Okay. White part and the black part. Okay, fine. Like
Yeah,
this.
this. Now
Got it.
how I don't know which language do I say so that it is actually explained. Yeah, yeah, below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Please increase the size of the top so that we are working with texture, right? So we need a better
Yeah.
visual of the texture. You have increased the
Okay.
size of the black part. Please reduce it. Reduce it. Don't be shy. Or more. See, it's okay enough. Basically, we
Uh,
are working with texture, so we need better
mm.
visual of the texture, right? So
Mm.
yeah, that
Mm.
way we need to
Mm.
work with it. Okay. Zoom
Mm.
out. Zoom out. Yeah. You're zooming in.
Mm.
Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Yeah. Zoom out. Yeah. See, the white lines are not good here.
Mm.
So you have to somehow reduce the size of the picture.
Mm.
Increase the size of the texture, please, by the diagonal line, using the diagonal line. No, not working. Not working. No, not working. Okay, can you go and set it back to repeat? Where
Mm.
you clicked unified, can you click? Can you do
Mm.
repeat? Yeah. No. Yeah. The image is not correct. You're going to have to
Mm.
crop the image itself and then.
Mm. Then it's
Yeah.
working.
Then
Who
only.
has done this well? Anyone?
Yeah. Vrishti has done it very well.
Okay.
Mhm.
So she might have cropped it, no?
Yeah, she may have cropped it. There must be a
How?
way to crop it here also. It's not clicking to me
Yeah.
how. Uh, so there must be a way to crop it here also.
Uh,
But you crop it outside. It's
better. Better. I'll crop the image and I'll bring it.
yeah,
That's better.
yeah. And then there will be no breaks in between. So you understood
Mm.
how to apply texture, right?
I got it. I
Yeah.
got it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So today I spoke to Rita.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
going to call her
Yeah.
actually
Can
now.
I stop recording?
Yeah, yeah, sure.